Welcome everyone, this is Let's Meet, presented by the WCI-CO. I'm your host Alex. It's great to be here with you today.
Hello everyone, I'm Natalia. I'm delighted to join today's program as a guest.
In this episode, we will first focus on the latest updates on the construction of the T3B terminal, then hear high praise from a Kenyan scholar about China's role in Africa's green transformation. Meet an American friend who found a sense of belonging in Chongqing. First, let's check out the progress of the T3B terminal construction. This new terminal will not only boost passenger capacity at the Chongqing Jiangbei International Airport, but will also become a new landmark in Chongqing.
Yes, Alex, the design of the T3B terminal is not only modern but also incorporates many eco-friendly and user-friendly elements. I'm sure it will become a favorite among travelers.
Now, let's watch a video to see the latest construction update on the T3B terminal.
Get ready to witness the future of aviation. The Jiangbei International Airport is on a fast track to becoming the gateway to the world, with a vision to lead the inland regions into a new era of global connectivity. The airport is rapidly expanding its reach and infrastructure, taking Chongqing to the skies and beyond. It's bigger, faster, and stronger. Jiangbei is building a game-changing international hub. The new T3B behind me here terminal and the fourth runway are set to launch in early Q1 2025. A satellite hall is a world record size, and by then, Jiangbei will have a powerful, amazing airport to serve over 80 million people and 1.2 million tons of cargo every year. With the world's first fully automated passenger transit system, powered by cutting-edge domestic technology. It's bringing the future of travel right here to Chongqing. Well, China has put autonomous trains in between their terminals, moving passengers approximately 10,000 per hour. And they are expandable too. As the airport grows, as passenger capacity grows, so do the trains. These trains can actually go at a speed of 80 kilometers an hour. And of course, you see kilometer after kilometer, about 2.5 to 3 kilometers per side, and then some additional track that can be used for storage facilities or even maintenance facilities. This was already in place in 2021. Once it is done, this is going to be a leader in aviation airports around the world here.
Our MRT system is the first MRT system in the civil aviation industry to apply cross-seat monorail vehicles to airports, and the world's first airport passenger MRT system to use customized cross-seat monorail. Up to now, the decoration of T3B has entered the finishing stage. The entire project is expected to be completed and accepted by the end of December, with a view to putting it into operation in the first quarter of 2025.
Next, we turn our attention to the distant African continent. Recently, Dennis Munini, Executive Director of the China-Africa Center at the Africa Policy Institute in Kenya, highly praised the significant impact of the China-Africa cooperation on Africa's development.
Today, Africa's critical minerals play an increasingly important role in the global green transition. In his exclusive interview, he pointed out that Africa's green transformation would not be possible without China's assistance.
This is not only an opportunity for Africa, but also a new prospect for China-Africa cooperation. Let's delve into this story through Dennis Munini's interview.
I think the common characteristic is the discovery of these minerals. Africa has been rich on these key minerals for a long time. But the problem is that Africa didn't know the importance of these minerals. Africa did not have industry that are going to process these minerals into useful products. With the goodness of technology and partners like China, Africa is able to realize the usefulness of these minerals, and these minerals now are helping to spur Africa's economy. I think one is there's the issue of the green energy transition. That's one of the key areas that China and Africa can really partner. And with the partnership with China, especially on the energy transition, it can be able to help the continent tap into its rich resources and be able to be a key player within the global shift on green energy. China has played a huge role in Africa's rapid economic development. First, we've seen China has been able to provide affordable financial mechanism in Africa. We've seen China use its advancement to provide infrastructure development in the continent that has really helped Africa to grow and be able to meet the needs of its people. We've seen the establishment of the Luban workshops, which is part of the TVET projects, that has really empowered and transformed the manpower for the continent of Africa. And so China has really transformed the continent. China has really helped to be able to push some of the things that for a long time were perceived as a pipe dream for the continent.
Next, let's meet Emily Humley, an American friend who has lived in Chongqing for 3 years.
Emily is such an interesting person. I actually know her personally. She wears many hats. She's an English teacher, a comedian, a writer, and a short film producer.
That's right. This vibrant city has inspired her creatively, and over time, she has found a sense of belonging here. Let's get to know Emily in today's Faces of Chongqing.
The secret to being rich is have rich parents.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a teacher, a writer, a comedian, and a filmmaker. I'm originally from New York, but I've lived in China for the past 14 years, the last 3 of them in Chongqing. Like many foreigners here, I'm a teacher. I work at the Chongqing Medical University where I teach English, and my students teach me new diseases to imagine that I have. Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our second lesson. Today we are talking about nutrition. I genuinely love working with my students. It's great to watch their confidence bloom over the course of a term, and it's really gratifying to me to be part of increasing the share of good communication in this world. We need it.
The woman at the noodle house where I ate lunch twice a week, she recently guessed my age, and she guessed I was a good 10 years younger than I actually am. Yeah, thank you. I don't know though if that's because she doesn't know how old foreigners are, or she's just a good businesswoman. But her next question was, and how old is your child? Keep in mind, guys, this is the first conversation that we've had that wasn't 蒜菜肉丝面 要得. So she asked me, how old are your children? And she didn't like my answer, which is, I have none. She was like, girl, you better get started because you are running out of time.
The part about children when that woman asked her age and guessed she was younger, which made her happy. But when the woman asked if she had children and she said no, that she'd better hurry up and have one, it really reflects the phenomena in China.
Seriously though, making people laugh is the greatest thing. It's an extra challenge to do it in a foreign culture from your own where people may not have the same frame of reference as you. What I've learned though is that no matter where we're from, the same things motivate us all. We all want to be loved and appreciated, and we all have somewhat complicated relationships with our parents. And if you can make a joke out of it, all the better.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and thank you, Natalia, for joining me.
Thank you, Alex, and thank you everyone for your support.
Let's meet, showcasing new Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex. Thanks for watching.
I'm Natalia. Goodbye.